It's great.
Alrighty. Well, I've got some new recording software, and I've done a lot of modifications to my mic, so hopefully I sound a bit better. And I've done test recordings all day today, and with a few other groups with other games, and I think everything's going to finally be fine with the recordings, because the last few have been unsalvageable, have been awful, because the one I've been using adds this little buzz to my mic, and I don't know. Shadowplay sucks.
Well, we got it sorted. Cool.
Yeah, I hope so. But either way, we did last leave off in middle of combat. So to start,
Wait. So you guys aren't seeing currently just like a tavern, huh?
you are. I haven't pulled you over yet.
Okay. I was terrified there. Okay.
There's a bunch of songs on. I think that works. I'm gonna pull us all over now. Actually, like that.
One moment.
To start off with, Laya, once you give me a initiative roll, so we can add you to the list. So just click your token, then click initiative on your character sheet.
You want me to run Mel for the night since she's not here? She is our healer. It would be bad to run without her.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was offering to run Mel if you hand me her sheet.
Not having a healer's time. But maybe we'll make it. I've got some potions.
Got some bodies.
Yay, me first.
Alrighty. Try the chat. I pulled away. Where's it at?
Hey, wait, I collected my token and it still gave me that warning.
We'll get it fixed. I have to reload here. There we go. Alrighty. So, from what we were having last time, this over here, we walked in, we opened up the door, well, for Lai, we went into the dungeon, we rested the night, we came through this hallway. This place is unbearably hot. Staying here for more than an hour will give you all a point of exhaustion, since none of you have hot weather gear. So staying here for too long is going to be unideal, and it's going to be hard for you to rest if you decided to rest in this place, which wouldn't really be a thing I think you can do, honestly. We opened up the front doors. We saw this giant phoenix, which I think is a gargantuan. I think there's actually some picture of it in the Discord as well. Filled with a room filled with fire elementals, fire ghasts, smoky ghost-like creatures, and these plate armors wielding dual scimitars just brought to life by the fire itself. And the first few rounds we did in here, we stepped through. We found out if we hide behind the pillars in this room, that I think it's like 17 fire ghasts in here can't hit you with with their fire bolts, which they shoot a ton out. Basically, you won't be the one cut out in the open when they start their round of attacks. So you want to duck and weave between the pillars and kind of figure out what you need to do. You can't really cross over into the big fire pit. If you climb the fence, you could. But there's not really much over there. As soon as you come out the door to the left, so people have been hollering that there's an open door and that we can go through that way. Let's see. And right now, currently, the fire elementals, the big myrmidons, basically nothing can get past this fence because they're not very good at climbing. They're pretty much stuck to the ground. But the fire elementals, since they're made of pure fire, can just kind of phase through the fence. And from what you can tell, the big phoenix can too, which has finally gotten up and decided to start taking actions. The sheer amount of enemies in this room probably won't be able to take them down. And that is where we're kind of picking up, which I'll let you step in, I'll go ahead and bring you out over in here and kind of see what's going on. But you're just hanging back here with Dorian. But as the first round in combat happens, or I think this is like the 4th or 5th round. But we start off with you, Laya. So you are free to take your turn. You can shout and talk to other people if you need to. You can move and do what you need, whatever you need.
I want to know where Sirloin went. He's my protector.
I'm over there. I'm over there.
Sirloin is around the corner, out in the main room. He is currently trying to keep a fire elemental from phasing through the fence and cutting you two off.
Okay, well, I'm going to go all stealthy and then sneak up to find Sirloin.
Stay behind the pillars, or you will die.
And then... Wait, did I move? Hold on.
Since these are hard corners, you won't be able to slip diagonally. So it'll be 20 feet to get there from where you were.
Okay, well, I'm just going to stop here and hide in my little corner.
Alrighty. Basically, the 2 blocks behind the pillars, you'll be safe. Alright. Sirloin, it is your go.
Moving through would be a good idea. not.
They both
So-
hit.
Yeah, 23 and 23.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I hope I didn't miss anything.
Now, just kind of explaining what,
Just
what's
sirloin
going
dying.
on. We're literally cooking the steak.
Alright, sirloin's still putting in work. That's good.
Alright, so... Alright, that fire elemental is not doing too well.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna be Sirloin's turn for now.
Alrighty. Archimedes, as Sirloin smashes this living fire elemental, its existence seems to flicker a bit as the radiant damage kind of shines through it. There's not much to it left. It seems to have trouble staying lit.
Alright.
Which I think you had a few different bonuses. I can't remember what they all were. Like one
I
was a
had
bless.
and
and
bless,
bargain.
yeah.
You had some sort of movement thing too, I think. No, you didn't have bless. You had a bardic inspiration and something for your movement.
I didn't think I had something
Oh,
for
no,
my move.
I think you rated an action or something. I'm not sure.
Well, I do remember, doing a gust of wind, which should still be blowing people back. Let's see. Alright. Going to aim his gust of wind as a bonus action on this guy. Blow him back 15 feet at the start of his turn.
Alright.
And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb on the fire elemental that's Sirloin just hit. Let's see.
Probably not fire.
So I'll state this again for Lia's sake. This is an area of extreme, like, elemental kind of... I forget how I phrased it last time. So fire spells can overcome immunities and resistances here, basically by one level, and for the same way, cold kinda is a little less effective because of it. Fire spells are empowered, and cold can't seem to keep its form. So, hitting something with vulnerability to cold will be just like a normal hit. Something, a normal hit of resistances, of cold will hit like it's resistant. Basically just sliding cold one way and fire the other way. That also means that their fire spells also hit a little harder as well. I just kind of rephrasing that since you're casting a thing where you choose the element.
Indeed. Thank you very much for the recap. I'm going to just completely forego that entirely and choose Thunder as my damage type.
And do what now?
Let's see.
It's like thunder,
Thunder damage.
lightning.
That'll work.
Sir, what'd you say?
Just go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh, I forgot to roll to hit first. Let's see if I can get past his AC. Da-da-da.
Mike's a little crackly. Archimedes.
Oh, is it?
Not that bad, just
Uh-oh.
Used to.
That was even worse.
Oh,
You
Shoot.
turned into a fax machine.
go and
work.
talk. Go and talk
Nope.
now, Steve.
okay. Are we good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, if I just don't move, we should be fine. So,
Yeah, there's the
there's a
handout again.
22.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Sweet. Then I will do 3d8 thunder damage. Let me just roll that. $11 thunder damage.
Alrighty.
Moderate.
Very modest.
It is
And that's the
still
turn.
standing. You blow,
Two.
yeah, as you blow more of its fire kind of backwards. There's not much left of it. I think as what Mel was doing last time was over here beckoning everybody to come to the door and kind of putting a finger over her beak.
Sirloin ain't going anywhere until the other two are through.
Alrighty, Archimedes. What else would you like to do?
Oh, hey, did I take damage? How did I take damage?
You're
I
at,
don't think you did.
still at 76.
Oh, that's just my temporary hit points, like, being a bit weird. Never mind. Archimedes doesn't really want to go until he's sure that the others have made it through.
Alright,
Gotta
your mic's kind of really messing up
again.
Oh no, he made it worse.
I'm sorry. Alright, how was that?
Still
Uh,
not
Didn't think I
great.
was not good.
But I can understand what you're saying at the very least.
Yeah.
Quick, it's good now.
Mercy.
Tell us what you're gonna do.
Okay, I'm gonna stay where I am until everyone else goes through.
Alrighty. Dorian.
Is that gonna... Okay, cool. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna move to here. And I'm gonna see, you know, what everybody's doing. Alright, does it look like people are trying to go this way? Like we're trying to go this way, or
For the most part, yeah.
did anyone say anything?
Mel
Sirloin
asked him.
Sirloin.
Sirloin,
has.
Sirloin and Mel have both said, "Get your ass through the door."
Okay. I couldn't remember if they said don't go through the door. Yeah. Alright. Dorian will say, alright, he's gonna look over here so he can memorize it. This hallway. What are the yellow things?
I just put those down. Basically, areas of safety from the firebolt spam.
Yeah. All right, and then I'm gonna hit this guy.
All right. They all do hit. All right, your second blast kills it. The as you fired, forces energy just kind of blows it apart.
All right, and then I'm gonna duck in here, and I'm gonna, as I duck in, I'm gonna say, "Well, you heard them. 1, 2, 3, follow."
Just name them.
And yeah, I've named them 1, 2, and 3. Let me double check their move speed real.
I believe we only moved them 20.
Yeah. All right, they need to hop too. Can I make them dash?
Should be able to.
I'm gonna say, "Step 2, guard the entrance." So they're gonna. Yeah, no, they're just gonna go here, and that's my turn.
Want them to duck in behind the pillars as they go.
Yeah.
Where they ended now, they'll probably get blasted apart.
What if I get to there with 3? Like, are 2 and 3 gonna be okay? And then 1's.
I think 3 might take maybe 1 hit. 1 will probably take a 2 or 3 hits.
All right, 1's just
So
gonna
lose
stay
their
on your
service.
target. 1 like twisted his ankle around backwards while he was running.
Alright. I mean, there's a spot here you can just duck behind.
Nah, he's a limp deer.
Alrighty. Mel. Oh, she's already...
I still need access to her sheet if I'm gonna do her for tonight.
I'll be right back.
I've always done it so far as players who aren't here just kind of AFK following, not doing much. Here she'll have to do something. She'll she really already... No, she only used 1. She'll do another...
I would like to make their brains hurt.
Like the Mel impression.
So until we get to a point where she can just kind of stick to the side, she'll do a mental of inspiration since there's not much to hit at the moment. And she'll target the 2 zombies that are in the line of fire, allowing them to move again. And she'll get Laya as well. And 1, 2, 3. She'll allow Archimedes and Sirloin to move once more. And Dorian just went AFK.
Alright.
I'm back.
Keeping us where he is.
Alrighty, until we get to a point where Mel can kind of AFK, because she's in the middle of this fight, we'll go ahead and play her out. She's going to use Mental of Inspiration and allow 1 and 3 to move as a reaction so they can get out the line of fire. So they can move up to their move speed again.
Their move speed, nice.
And she'll kind of, as your zombies pass by, to tell them to be quiet as they come in. They do have vision, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're kind of like shuffling in, and they're like, "Ugh," and then Mel's like, quiet, and they're like, and they just go silent, but they keep on shuffling.
Alrighty. That was her bonus and her main action. Still nothing to hit.
So Archimedes and I can move, yeah?
Yeah, if you wanted to, Archimedes and Sirloin can move.
Well, I suppose in that case, let's see. If Dorian's in, then 5, 10, 15, 20. Hold on. And then finally. Slight technical issues.
Yeah, your mic's kind of really messing up again.
I see.
Male or holder action to cast Hypnotic Pattern on the bats should they wake up. Because this room is absolutely filled with them. And she'll step around the corner here. She'll stay there. She's fine right there. Aldous, it is your go.
Nice. Aldous is going to continue walking towards the bird. Get up next to it and point at the amulet it's carrying, and then point to himself. Can you hear me? Sorry. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Let's see what it does. Oh, it does not. Cool.
And if it doesn't like do anything with that action, I kind of like gesture in front of me and shrug at it, and I'll continue moving.
Seems to understand what you're saying. It'll kind of nod its head, trying to be quiet, and then it'll like motion over its shoulder, like to keep going.
Okay.
And it will use its reaction to actually fly into the pipe it's sitting on, which is about 5 feet below you, and it disappears once again.
Right, I guess Aldous will. When you say it was gesturing over his shoulder, in this direction or this direction?
It's basically saying to keep going.
Okay, well, good thing I don't know which direction it meant. So I will have to take a guess. Well, I'm assuming moving further into the area is probably wise. So if I move, I'm just going to keep moving. I think that's as far as I can go, and I will
Alright.
stay here. I'm going to ready a attack against a bat if it wakes up, though. I'll knock an arrow at the very least, if I may do
Alrighty.
that.
The place you step on, it is covered with oil. There's a drain here, which you feel connects to the one down here, as oil is just flowing down this ramp.
Ooh.
You can kind of see. It's really hard to stand as you kind of step on the edges of it, and
Can
your
I?
boots become saturated with oil, and it's basically slippery, oily grease.
Yikes! Do I have to make a reflex save because of that?
Not yet, but if you
Okay.
continue going, that's what will be the case.
All right. Well, I will gesture over at everybody to come my way.
Alrighty. It shall continue to spread its heat haze to make things harder to hit. It is dead. This one shall move. Not to get in the way of the big phoenix. Fire ghasts. Nothing to hit, so they just drill into the back of the pillars once more. 17 fire bolts. You can hear them launch and fire and just pelt the back of your cover. You can feel the heat from the fire bolts kind of wash over, considering it's already incredibly hot. Just makes the situation a little bit more unbearable, as all of you are sweating profusely at this point. Game does not want to play the audio. There we go.
Dang it. I don't know why it does that. I did not want to link it. And it did it again. Ugh, forget it.
Necromancy spells.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know nothing.
Alright.
Alrighty. Just like the fire elementals, this thing is made of pure fire, and it slips the grates with ease, and just sits at the other edge down here. And just at the other end of the hallway, it's just sitting there, looks at you all. Kind of scratches its feet backwards, like it's about to charge, challenging you. All the fire elementals continue to slash as they cannot climb and they cannot phase through the fence. They just continue to slash away at the fence, trying to get through it. None of them are able to cut through it. The wherever this is made of seems to be made resistant to fire. So most of their damage isn't really doing much, and the one has to make a strength save. Which it actually succeeds, surprisingly. Alright. Beginning of the round. The Phoenix continues to sit at the other end of the hallway, phasing through the fence. It just keeps... I'm not sure how to... like a bull stepping its feet on the ground and dragging it backwards. In a very challenging posture, waiting for someone to challenge it back. The Myrmidons, the fire elemental plate warriors, are able to break through the fence, and the other elemental seems to be coming through at the other end. As this giant wall of fire seems to be peering down at the other end. From these elementals and the Phoenix. Laya, it is your go. Mel continues to beckon everyone at the doorway to come through, but keep quiet.
I'm gonna move as fast as I can to get to the door. And then I'm gonna go stealth because I like to hide. I'm scared.
Cannot end your turn on a space occupied by another player, so you'll have to move to
Is there someone there? I don't see anybody there.
Yeah, you're standing on top of Mel.
Yeah, it's weird. Her computer doesn't show her there, but yeah. I see her there. I don't know why she doesn't.
Okay, well then I'm gonna dash and I'm gonna move further down.
Alrighty. As you enter the room, same with Archimedes, there's a narrow passage. The ceiling is filled to the brim with bats, and below you is a giant vat of oil. Should it ignite, you feel this room become a giant fireball. So, yeah, you don't want the flammable oil below you to ignite. I can't remember when Mel's turn was. It was before Dorian's, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so, because after Dorian, because the zombies had already moved and then she used her Mantle of Inspiration.
Alright.
Wherever that puts her.
Alright, Sirloin, only Dorian remains behind. As you stand here with Zombie 2. And the Phoenix is challenging you on the other side.
Sirloin calls out in Infernal. We really don't want to fight, but thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Sirloin's gonna go to here. Does Sirloin need to make a stealth check to not wake up these bats? Because Sirloin's not good at stealth checks.
Nothing has roused them yet. So
Not a bunch of pots and pans running through?
Yeah, nothing has roused them yet, so stealth checks may not be necessary, but should something cause them to stir, you probably need to start making stealth checks to keep hidden from them.
Okay. Not sure how stealth check will work against echolocation, but that's okay.
Basically not to wake them up. Alrighty. Archimedes. Everyone except for a zombie and Dorian have made it through the door. But you look around and see highly flammable oil below you in a giant... About 10 feet below you is just solid layer of oil. And above you are bats. It's a crazy amount of bats. Is your go?
I see all this gesturing, remain silent and stuff.
If you see all this, then you see all this.
Okay. First, I'm going to towards I'm just going to this turn.
What was that?
I think he said he's
that's
gonna
all
go
I'm
over
doing.
there.
Alrighty. That giant bat is on the ceiling, so you can move under it.
Alright, cool.
Alrighty, Mr. Dorian. You do not see it, but elementals are closing in around you.
Yeah, Dorian takes off at a sprint and gets to here. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Far Step. And I'm going to teleport to here quietly.
I think you have to see it to teleport to it.
In that case, I'll run 30 feet, teleport to here, and then dash and
Yeah,
run.
there you go.
Okay.
Are you going to try to jump that gap?
Is that a gap? I thought I could just go here. Does that not work?
Yeah, so basically, there's a small ledge like that. Otherwise, it's like a pit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the ledge.
Alrighty. What are your zombies going to do?
I can't command them. It takes bonus action, so they're just gonna keep doing what they're told. They've made it through the door. 2. I'm not sure if he can make it through the door. Oh yeah, he can make it. 2's gonna make it.
Yeah, they were last commanded to make it to the door and to sprint. So, but he can make it in. So, Mel will not slam the door. She will shut the door, and does she have that spell? I wonder. No, she does not. But she'll kind of brace the door, kind of tell you all to go forward. She'll hear in your mind, Sirloin and Laya, that to go forward, and she'll follow behind. And Aldous, it is now your go. You are standing against the corner there. You can peek across if you want to. Everyone has made it in, and I guess now it's just trying to figure out what we need to do.
I'm gonna wave to everybody to follow me, and I guess I'll take my step around the corner. Now I need to make a reflex save.
I had this wrote down somewhere. So yeah, it is basically a grease spell. Let's see what it is.
I guess it's a dexterity check.
Yeah, if it's grease, it's dex.
Boom! There's your nat fucking 20.
Fuck. Yeah. Not only do you get across it, you are dancing across it.
Yeah, so when you first enter the area, you'll make that save. If you end your turn in an area of grease, you will also need to make the dex save. So moving up this entire ramp here is covered with grease.
Oh, jeez.
And at the other end, and it is a ramp, so it is actually pretty steep. With the grease and it being a ramp and incline, you can only move about half speed going up this ramp, starting from where you're at.
Even with that nat 20, baby?
Yeah, you do not fall.
God, I don't even know if this is the right way to go if that's the case. It doesn't feel right if it's so hard to get up here. Ah, whatever, I'll check it out. Well, if I can only move half speed, then this is about as far as I can go.
Alrighty. Is that all you do?
I mean, I can't... you know, I might as well I might as well cast the spell. Make myself feel a little safer. I don't know what's gonna go on around. If something's gonna come out after us. So I'm gonna cast the spell. I'm gonna take a few arrows out of my quiver and throw them on the ground, and cast cordon of arrows at level. And I will ask them to fire at any creature that isn't my party members or the little bird.
Within 30 feet of you. Okay.
30 feet of them, yeah. So they're, I don't know, just like around me.
Alrighty. You see 2 flashes of light come at the top of the incline as 2 firebolts fire down upon you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not so much at you, but also at your feet. As 2 firebolts come down at you. 14 and a 15.
Like damage?
Attack. What's your AC? 17?
Yeah, my AC should be a little bit higher than that.
Alrighty. So, yeah,
Yes,
that's just a straight up miss. As the firebolts fly past you, they hit the pullback here and ignite 2 different sets of squares. And they burst into fire, almost a small little explosion. If you were there when those firebolts hit, you felt you've taken a bit of damage from all this oil on the ground.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
The flaming oil kind of goes down to the pipe as it kind of moves down, follows the way, and kind of gets snuffed out a little bit. And it goes through the drain. But, as this is a good solid moving flow of oil. Alrighty. So at the start of your turns... Oh, never mind. That's a little far away. They wouldn't be roused by that. Laya, you see these 2 sparks of light come from over here. Almost 2 explosions, almost. As well as everybody in that room can see. Also, Aldous, make a dex save for ending your turn in the area of oil.
Okay.
Alright, you're fine. It's not a high dex.
So I'm a little freaked out because there's oil and I saw sparks and I don't want to get burned. And so I'm going to try to sneak behind Sirloin and hide.
You are behind Sirloin.
Right now I'm in front of him. I want to be behind him. I want to go down this hallway. This little corner here.
There's no room to go down behind.
Everybody's kind of crammed tight on this little area.
Okay, fine. Then I'm just going to move a couple of steps forward and then go invisible again. And that's all I really want to do because I don't want to wake these bats and I don't want to start a fire.
Alrighty. I'll keep that one running. We'll just keep that one running the entire time. As you move through the dungeon, sound of fire can be heard throughout all the dungeon, as well as all the creatures kind of whispering and talking to each other, kind of echo through this place. Sirloin, it is your go. The room has become pitch black, other than the light peeking through the door. There's no fire, and the only flash of light you've seen came from the other end of the tunnel where Aldous went around.
Which direction did the fire go? Was it north to south, so like towards Archimedes, or towards over here?
It was over here.
So from over there.
No, it went through the... So you saw Aldous kind of go this way and up that way. And from the direction he went, 2 small explosions appeared behind him. So he is around the corner further ahead of you all. And
Got
there
it.
is
All right.
fire being slung.
All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I could probably get to about there.
Alrighty, same as before. You step into a small pool of oil. As it gets deeper, you take a few steps forward. The slope you can see seems to be flowing down this slope, and it's a little hard to get up because of it.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, moving your way up this slope will be difficult, as the threat of falling down and sliding backwards is always present. Archimedes.
Alright, can you hear me fine?
Still a bit staticky, but
we can hear you.
yeah. Staticky, but we can hear you.
Alright. Let's see, sorry about the technical problems. Kind of a mess. The 5, 10. There should be an action that was just like help Deloitte with his checks, right? Like, I think it's called the aid action.
Care to repeat that?
I'm going to just try to help Sirloin and try to aid him up his loop. Poke him with my stick from behind. You can do it!
Give him words of encouragement, filling him with the bravery of an evil wizard.
That's gonna be.
Alrighty. Dorian. Oh, you do see down this hallway down here some light shining at the end of the hallway. As you end your turn there, you can see it kind of flickering every now and again.
Dorian moved to here, and the bats are hanging on the ceiling, right? So I can.
Yeah, you can move under them.
That's 15, and he'll just wave his zombies. Actually, yeah, he's gonna wave to his zombies so they follow him. And we'll say as an action, I'm going to use my Rod of the Pack Keeper to restore a spell slot.
Alrighty.
And okay, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Looks like Mel will jam something into the door, keep anything from falling behind, and she'll stuff a bit of cloth underneath the door too. Typical Mel fashion, thinking if not even light can get through, then you can't see me, you can't see you. The fire elementals can't slip through. Cracks in the door. Fire elemental coming into this room would be very bad. Mel will follow behind. She seems to be ready to try to deal with the bats should they wake up. Alright, so Aldous, you saw flashes of light as 2 of the guys fire firebolts at you. So they missed, but should they have hit, because of the oil you're standing on, it would probably be pretty bad.
I gotta get out of here. 1, 2. Oh my god, I have to keep running up?
Oh yeah, it's a long hallway.
Oh my god. Okay, what are these things at the end of the hallway?
These are the same things that were in the other room firing firebolts at you.
Oh, of course they are. Well, fuck them. I'm shooting at them then instead of running at them.
Alright. Can you actually see them?
I mean, right now my character token can. Does that mean I actually should be able to see them?
Yes.
Okay. Then yes, I can see them.
Yep. So you can shoot at them then.
Perfect. I am going to... Oh, I gotta drop one of my spells. Ooh. I'm gonna give these boys a little bit of my lightning arrow. Because it does AoE damage. Let's go. And I will shoot twice because I have 2 attacks. First attack is the... second attack.
Alright. Definitely hits.
They both have to make a reflex save, and if they take... Oh wait, the target takes 48 lightning damage on a hit. So it's not going to do 12 damage, it's going to do 48 damage. 23 damage instead, the target. And then each creature within 10 feet of the target has to make a dex throw, and it'll take 2d8 damage, half if it saves.
Alright, so roll the 2d8.
I don't know what the actual save is, though. The 2d8 lightning damage on a failed save. I don't know what the save is.
It would be your spell save DC.
Oh.
Which doesn't matter that it failed.
14. It's 4. Oh, cool. So it'll take 9 damage. The other one will take 9 damage. So I'll do 23 and 9, so 31 to the one in front, and then 9 to the one in back.
Alrighty, you do a hefty blow to them.
And then I guess I'm stuck here, because I don't want to try to keep moving. So I'll have to make another dex save myself.
Yep.
I need some help over here, but I can't yell for it.
Alrighty. They shoot 2 more firebolts at you. Oh, and they both hit.
Yep.
Let's roll that damage. They both hit, that's Alrighty. So you
Thank
take
God.
22 fire damage.
Alright, so that's all of my temporary hit points. So boom, that goes to 0. And so 17, 22, so I take 5 real hit point damage.
Yeah. The 2 fireballs that hit you directly didn't seem to do too much damage. They, but when the fire washed over you, it ignited the oil on your feet and caused it to splash up and burning hot oil all over you as a burst of flames kind of from your feet fly up into your face. And that's why you take the 22 fire damage.
Alright.
Laya, it is your go.
I'm going to take a dash, bonus dash, and run up the hill here.
Alright, so you're a bonus action dash. Alright, make a dex save when you step into that place. Before you move up to there, when you step in front of Sirloin, make a dex save.
Plus 13 dex.
Yeah.
She's
Alrighty. So as you run into this big vat of oil, you manage to kind of step through it and still keep your feet on the ground. From every point forward up this ramp, it's going to take twice your movement speed. So it'll take 10 feet of movement to move up.
And that's as far as I think I can go.
Alrighty. Sirloin, you see this cat zip around the corner and kind of use the oil on the ground to her advantage as she kind of pivots around this corner and use the momentum to continue up the ramp. Behind you, you see that same kind of sliver of light down this hallway. But everyone else is running forward as you hear firebolts being fired down from the top of the ramp.
Alright, well, nothing's better than sirloin and dexterity. Actually, I guess he does have a pretty good save because he's a paladin.
Oh, Laia, make one more dex save for me for ending your turn there.
She is within 3 feet of me, so she'd get the bonus from my charisma.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, that's a 30 for her. Alright, so... those fuckers all the way up there, huh? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 there.
When you move up this ramp, like it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, well, that's 30 with the dash.
Oh, dashed, okay. Alrighty. Archimedes, everyone else is running up this ramp. Even though it's coated with oil, they seem to be doing pretty well. Oh, by the way, make a dex save there, Sirloin. Ending your turn in the oil. Alright, you just barely manage to keep your feet where they are. You feel yourself start to slide back a bit, but you kind of catch yourself on the wall.
Alright.
So, that little purple line where the built terrain starts?
Yeah.
Alright, well, no time with the president. Through here. I think I have to probably dex save now.
Yep. You enter it, and when you end your turn here.
Alright, give me just one. Alright. So, I've moved 10 feet so far. So, 20, 30, 50. I'll be using my action to dash, try to dash up this hill.
Alright.
My turn, and I will roll the dex save.
Yeah, when you turn there, make a dex. Alright.
Oh no!
So you fail, and So you fall prone, and you slide backwards 10 feet.
Need some ice cleats on our shoes here.
So you are now prone and 10 feet backwards. Dorian.
Okay, I'm going to step here. What the heck? I'm gonna step here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I move here like that? 25? Is this Greece? Am I in Greece?
Yeah, if you step there, you'll need me to deck save.
Alright. To avoid falling?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna power slide in on my knees and call myself prone.
Alright.
And,
Power move.
yeah. And then I'm gonna wave my zombies over.
Oh, they're gonna have a fun
well,
time
they're
getting
already
up here.
following. Yeah, they're already following. But I'm gonna whisper to, 3. I'm gonna say, 3. Investigate that tunnel quietly. So he'll use his dash to move in this direction. Oh shit. And I cannot move backwards, that's unfortunate. Well. Does he need to make a stealth roll, or is he immediately seen?
They're not shooting any kind of light, are they?
No.
Yeah, make a stealth. See if they notice it kind of barreling around the corner. Shambling around. Alright. So, these two Myrmidons seem to be standing guard in front of this door. They seem to flare to life. And they draw their two scimitars, kind of stylishly flailing them around. And they seem ready to fight as they point their weapons at the zombie that comes barreling around.
Brains?
The zombie just gives them a blank look.
Alrighty. Mel, she shall continue to creep along. She's bringing up the rear. She is spreading her spells every turn to deal with the unexpected that comes around. Aldous, you now have backup.
Shoot her!
That's good, because I will continue to move up. And then continue to shoot. This time, just blasting the one in front. Boom, boom. Those are my attacks.
Alrighty. They both hit. You gonna keep hitting the one in the front?
Yeah, I'm just trying to take the one down.
Alrighty. Oh, let's see. Where are they at? Alrighty. You land 2 solid blows against it. See its existence kind of start to flicker away a bit.
Nice.
But it seems to remain strong.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the one behind it as well,
Alrighty.
which will allow me to do an extra... Until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 damage to a target whenever I hit it with a weapon attack.
Alright, sounds good.
It does have a concentration, though. It is concentration.
So I'll go ahead and mark you with concentration. So fun thing about that is you can actually cast that before you do your attacks.
Oh, I know. I just
Okay.
didn't until the end of my turn. Now I'm casting it.
Alright, you're still the furthest one ahead, so they shall continue their attacks upon you.
I should have stayed behind Sirloin.
Second one misses and lands somewhere around right here. As the firebolt hits that in front of you, a giant explosion of fire kind of occurs. Hot oil and fire kind of spray everywhere. You all get the feeling that if these firebolts hit you, the oil you're standing on will ignite and set you ablaze. As you think this, it happens to Aldous in front of you. As the attack does 9 fire damage to you, and oil splashes up for another 9 fire damage.
I took 18 hit points. Looks like I failed my concentration check.
Yeah, so Hunter's Mark is gone.
Yeah, you're too far away to get the bonus of being next to Sirloin.
I think even with your bonus, he rolled a 2, so...
Oh, I was talking about for being even hit by the attack.
what does your thing do again? Of half cover. Does half cover do again?
I believe it's +2 AC. And I think it also helps your dex saves, but I forget how.
Half cover gives +2. Gives +2 bonus, and 2 dex saves as well.
Yeah, so being close to Sirloin's a good thing.
Yeah, he's not within 5 feet of you, but it still wouldn't have mattered.
That's what I was saying, he was too far away for that to matter.
Yeah. Alrighty, seeing as they're getting hammered, they will fire, then step around the corner.
Damn it, Aldous says. Sirloin, chase.
Moo?
Yes.
Alrighty. So, as this one will move to be in front of the door, as the other one charges forward, it does a few twists and turns, looking like a little whirlwind as it kind of flourishes around, and unleashes a flurry of attacks against them. So just go ahead and do that. One, two, and 3. All but one miss.
Are they attacking me, or is something else happening?
Something else is happening somewhere else.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Yeah, zombies decide to aggro more stuff on the bottom.
Yeah. So one attack will deal 14 damage, 6 slashing, 8 of it being fire, and the other one will do 8 slashing and 3 of it fire, dealing a total of 25 damage to this zombie. As it unleashes a flurry of attacks against it.
Wait, how many hit? I thought you said only one hit.
2 of its 3 attacks hit.
Dealing 25 total?
Yep.
Okay.
Bye, zombie.
Yeah, right before it did its attack, it seemed to ignite its weapons with its own body as it kind of sheathes it out of its body and ignites its weapons and does additional attacks.
This would be a really good dungeon for everybody to be a tiefling. Just saying.
Actually, no, its attacks are fire. Those attacks are fire, so it does a bit more. But we'll just leave it at that. We'll just say spells do it. And that one raise its action to do the same should it get close. Liar. You're in a slippery slope, quite literally, of flammable liquid, and there are things at their end shooting firebolts down at you.
So I'm going to move forward as much as I can.
Fun thing about the rogue that makes them really fun, or funny, is that they can bonus action dodge and main action, bonus action dash and main action dash. They are the moviest people.
Make them a goblin. And they can really go.
Or, you know, just that tabaxi race and they just move. Or our Cockra. Flying race.
Alright.
Alright.
Do I need to do the dexterity thing again?
Yep, you'll need to make a dex check. Alrighty, you do well. Sirloin. Archimedes slipped and fell behind you as you see these firebolts ignite the liquid that you're standing on as it continues to rush and flow down below you.
Alright. Excuse me. That's his turn.
Alrighty. So this purple line here is where rough terrain ends. Actually, I need to make that clear. There we go. But that is a 5-foot climb on either side. You can climb onto the pipe and climb up onto it if you want to. Or you
5
can
foot,
move-
that's like not even a climb for Sirloin.
Yeah.
That's just
But-
like a step up.
Where you can move around that way. Alright. You end your turn there, make a dex save.
Already did. 26.
Alrighty. Archimedes, you are prone and slid backwards.
Alright. I'm going to stand up. And I'm going to move 1 square up.
Well, actually, don't forget that all those people with the wings, we all have bless on us still.
Yep.
I've been forgetting about that.
Ooh. Well, it's only like a one-time use code.
No, it's every save you make.
Save. So I could have been adding like an additional 1d8 or something to myself,
D4.
or 1d4.
I'm not sure who cast
Right.
that. Was it Sirloin?
It was
I
Sirloin.
think it was Mel.
It was
Oh,
Sirloin.
it was Sirloin. Cool. But I am going to cast Gust of Wind to try to push the people in front of me even more forward. And, you know, stop flames from spreading.
if you pointed it at the wall, could you like push yourself?
Tell myself up. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to focus on getting everyone else up first, so I'm gonna aim it this way. Right, and that's my turn. I'm gonna make that deck save now.
Once you draw, is it just straightforward? Yeah, has to.
Yeah, it's just forward. So let's see. Hey! I don't even have to have my blessing. Nice. Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty. So 60 foot long.
All right. So I'm gonna take the dodge action, and what Dorian's gonna do is now that he's on his knees, right? He's going to like try and dig his fingers into the ground to keep a grip. And then bonus action, I'm going to far step to here. Oh, right. Then I'll let myself slide back a little bit.
With the gust of wind, should you choose to fail it, you can slide forward a little bit if you want to, or if you just, or if you, are you wanting to slide backwards a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna let myself slide back.
Okay.
To here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
Okay, and that's my turn. The zombies, of course, have been instructed to follow me, so they're gonna to try and make their way.
Alright, it does count as difficult terrain for them as well.
Okay, so 5.
And have those two make a dex save for me when they first enter. By the way, all your tokens are linked together.
I noticed that. I can't change that though. You have to unlink the zombie. If you use the one at here, I'll set him to full health and then use one without the temporary HP.
It's fine, I got it right here.
Okay. Cool. Can you just remove the name or name it zombie, actually?
So I'll go ahead and mess with that if you want to keep doing what you're doing. Make them do a dex save when they first enter, and if they succeed, make them do a second one when they get up there. Those two. So one of them fails, so the one that succeeds, have them do a second one.
We'll say that one succeeds and 2 fails. Right, then 1 fails.
Alright, so it fell prone back here. And this one will fail again and fall prone and slide backwards. They're both prone. The wall of... The wall of zombies are gonna... And the zombies is gonna be an obstacle for them.
They're just slipping and sliding. Zombies on a slip and slide. That's my turn.
I don't think Rick ever tried that one.
Are these zombies or which she does this? Is the ghouls?
Yeah, this is
The
the
ghouls.
ghouls, yeah.
Alright, they should be ready to pull off and do it again. I'll go ahead and fix the ones you got now. We don't have to reset everything.
2 still has all his health.
Yep. Alright, so they should be good to go. You just have to name them when you pull them out. You want to name them something different?
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Mel shall continue to step foot over here. She'll stay at the edge and keep bringing up the rear. Aldous. The gust of wind at your back, it is easier to climb. So basically, the effects of the spell plus difficult terrain, which is we'll just say you can now move normally. Oh no, 15 feet, never mind. There's actually a thing about moving. I'm sorry. You can choose to fail your strength save and be pushed forward 15 feet at the start of your turn. Or try to resist it. Now, as soon as we'll consider this voluntary movement.
So it's voluntary movement, and then can I also move in addition to that?
Yeah, so this is just the effect of the spell, so now you can move.
Oh shit, they're still up here. I'm finished. Oh.
We'll be fine, chill.
Everybody sees Aldous like face just drop in fear. Ooh. And he'll just start blasting. And by blasting, I mean this time I'm going to indeed start with my hunter's mark.
So this ledge is about waist high. You can climb over it if you want to.
I'm gonna fire just like at this guy. I'm gonna just keep firing at that guy. Just trying to finish him off. I need to kill one of these things before they blast me again. Where's my boom? 27 more damage, and then I'm going to duck underneath the waist high wall.
All right. So if you choose to keep standing, you can just get half cover. I'll give you full cover if you want to go prone right here.
Oh, I want to crouch, or I guess going prone is essentially the same thing. Yes,
yeah.
That's what. Yep.
So you have advantage against your ranged attacks, or they put disadvantage, and you have full cover, so you're not getting hit.
Perfect. Did I get this one after firing at it?
Yeah, you hit it twice.
27 damage.
Alrighty. You see its existence start to smolder. It is actually a. I guess to share the picture of it too. I like these sheets because they have full art right there. I can just kind of link over. It seems to be smothered flame. What it is the ash remnants of a fire elemental. This is what is created when you defeat a fire elemental. Just the smoldering, ashy remains of one. Which did it not? There we go. See the light in it barely staying lit up, as it is almost all completely black and ashen, as more of it start to kind of smog away. Alrighty. They cannot hit you, but they will peer around the corner. That one can... Yeah, so that won't be able to hit you. They'll both take a shot at Sirloin. Let's see, is the furthest up the ramp that they have a clear shot at. Hey, they both miss.
That was a poor choice.
Yep. So the gust of wind kind of skews their shot as the firebolts go wide and crazy. One smashes into the ceiling, another one hits the wall next to Dorian. And they both kind of actually both run backwards. Seeing as this little gauntlet is over.
Do they get blown by the gust of wind?
Well, they get pushed back against the wall, which didn't really do much to them.
Okay.
Even if they did fail. It shall continue its flurry of blows. Let's see. Alright. So it'll just make 3 scimitar slashes against it. 2 hit, dealing a total of 15 slashing damage to you. As it unleashes another spinning blade. It's a spinning flurry of blades at the elemental, at this zombie. Believe that takes 3 down. Not sure if the ghoul has anything fun with death saves, but zombie 3 goes down. With it falling to the ground, it shall start to move back, returning to its post.
So, zombie 3's head just kind of goes and rolls off into the corner where it stays blinking, and the body flops to the ground.
Alrighty. Laya, it is your go. Beginning your turn. Oh, Aldous, make a dex save, just for shits and giggles. I forgot about that. We'll just count it as now. For the end of your turn. Laya, there's a gust of wind behind you. You can choose to fail the strength save and be pushed forward 15 feet. As you kind of slide along the ramp. Then you can do your turn as normal.
Okay, so I got pushed forward 15 feet, and then I'm going to move up to my little corner and then stealth. And just sit here and wait for the next thing to happen.
That looks like a nice fella.
Yeah, you can see each other's character sheets and tokens. That is right. Alrighty. There's not much hiding to do from them, but you are less on their priority than everything else. Sirloin.
Alright. He's going to slide. I assume I can only slide to there, yeah?
Yeah. You basically get gut punched by a pipe oozing out oil. Or actually flowing out oil.
Pipe with the oil?
Yeah.
Sirloin is going to bend it.
It is a very thick pipe.
Sirloin is going to get out the pipe clamps and clamp it. Because I'm sure he has that.
Yeah. But you can't
Is there
hold
anything
on.
that looked big of the right size to be able to stuff into it to clog it?
It's about 3 foot wide, the inner pipe of it.
That's a big fucking oil pipe. Holy shit.
And there's another one right beside Laya, which she's kind of ducking behind as it gushes out oil
Alright.
beside her.
Well, never mind then. Sirloin's gonna then hop up here. Hi, fellas. So that's what, 10 there? Or to get up there? Or is it 5 to get up there? To climb.
It'll be 10.
Alright. Then, Which one looks more hurt? Or do either of them look hurt?
The one below you does.
Oh, that one's getting the first one. Is that it? And is it still alive? If the answer to that is yes, it is still alive, he's gonna hit it again.
It is still alive. Which if you hit, it will just kill it. So, yeah, it's dead. As you snuff out the last of its existence, it kind of bursts into smog and smoke. And just kind of disperses into the sky, or into the air. As the last of its light was been snuffed out.
I think that's all we're gonna do for now.
Laya, make a dex save for me. Then your turn. You're still in the area of oil. Yeah, you're fine. Alrighty, we shall move on to Archimedes.
Right. Blaze is just going to dash upwards.
Alrighty, so difficult terrain and 5 squares, I
Yeah.
believe.
I won't be able to move 5 squares. I don't want to do that.
If you dash, that means 50 feet for you, right? So,
That's correct. I'm trying to move my token, but the computer is basically being by rats at the moment.
alright. That would move you up to there.
To move things, so I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Gotcha.
is more of a technical mess for me. I'm sorry.
And if you've ended your turn, make a dex
Um.
save.
Alright, now that I can. Gonna help.
You fall prone and slide back 10 feet.
Hey.
But if you keep your
That's my turn.
spell going, you'll just slide forward 15. You'll be a Roomba.
Concentration, even when you're like falling prone and a whole bunch.
Alright. Dorian, same thing. You can slide on your knees all the way up to Aldous if you choose to fail your save. You like this?
Yeah, I'll fucking knee slide like a Guitar Hero.
You have done nothing but knee slide.
Then I'll... Can I just like hop up to here? Is that fine?
Yeah. Be 10 feet of movement, but I mean climbing and yeah, it's the 10 feet of movement.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. Except I'm gonna move to here so that I'm behind Sirloin.
You're still prone too.
You would know if you're
Oh,
within
yeah,
5 feet of Sirloin. It would actually make a difference.
No, you can still move there because.
Oh yeah, no, I can do that. So I'll move to here, which is technically 20 feet, and then I'll stand up, which takes 15 feet, which means I have 5 feet remaining to move to behind Sirloin.
Alrighty.
Everybody would know that being within 5 feet of Sirloin is the much better place to be than being 10 feet within Sirloin.
Well, I don't have enough movement to get within 5 feet.
Okay. Just making sure you guys are aware that it is actually beneficial to be up next to Sirloin's butt.
Alrighty.
Wait, I still have my.
You still have your
everything.
action,
Let's
yeah.
see.
Since you're all here, what you see at the end of this hallway are 2 giant molten walls of spikes. There are 2 great shields wielded by some kind of giant behind them. But you don't see the giant. The only thing you see is their 2 giant shields.
All right, I'm gonna throw a couple of Eldritch Blasts at this guy.
Alrighty. All but 1 hit. So 29. Alright, it hasn't actually been hurt that much, but you did a good chunk of damage to it.
Alright, I want to blow him back into the wall and see what happens.
Alrighty. How far back does it push it?
I can push him up to 20 feet with 2 hits, but I'll only push him, you know. I mean, I just want to, as forcefully as possible, slam him into this guy.
Alrighty. So the first file would be put him there since he can't end his turn there. The next one would actually end his turn there, which would push him further as it just kind of kicks it out of its way.
Oh. Alright.
Alrighty. Aldous, you are prone, I believe.
Yes, I'll just stand up.
Alright, takes 15 feet of movement. It'll.
Oh.
You're still in difficult terrain, so either way you move, it will take 10 feet. But after that, you can move normally.
I'll clamber up onto this, unlatch something from my belt, and say, you know, I'm really glad I picked these things up for a situation like this. And I'm gonna chuck my fragmentation grenade down the hallway. Did not roll very high.
Alright, where do you throw it at?
Right behind it, hopefully.
Alright, so 20 feet, that should hit them all. Dex saves. One fails, one succeeds. I believe that would be force damage too. Alrighty. And that one succeeds. So half damage. That one takes full damage. Alrighty. You blow them up. They don't. Seems to have done the full. Some of them seem to have been able to block it a bit, brace themselves from it. And one of the big giants in the back just took the full blast of it. Unable to see past his shields, he did not see it be thrown, and just takes the full force of it. You rolled average on almost all those dice. Alrighty, is that your turn? I shall assume so.
Yeah, that is the end of my turn. Excuse me.
Alrighty. Alright, so seeing how has only Laya is in the oil, I shall step to the side to try to get a better shot. No, what it'll do is actually charge. No, it won't. It'll make a firebolt at Laya and misses as it drills a firebolt into the wall right behind Laya. And these things are no longer pursuing you. Alrighty, the big boys. Alrighty, it shall move through you all. Move to there. Sirloin, Dorian, and Aldous. You must all make a strength save.
Sirloin makes a opportunity attack.
Depends if you make this save or not.
What kind of save was it?
A strength save.
I hope a 26 makes it.
Dorian, my man.
I like to imagine that Sirloin blocked for me a little bit.
Well, the great thing is if Sirloin gets an opportunity attack, he also has this ability.
Alright, so you get put there. Alright, so we'll just say no.
Yeah.
Alright, so you all... It tries to push through you all. It slams its shield through you. You manage to get out of the way, or become a hindrance, blocking part of the... kind of throwing it off kilter a little bit. Aldous, you are pushed forward and slammed into the wall. You take... It doesn't calculate it for me, that's alright. You are slammed against the wall, knocked prone. From the spikes and being slammed into the wall, you take... You take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And you slide down 10 feet in the oil. Alright, it shall turn around and face its shields forward to Dorian and Sirloin. As the other one charges forward. And I'll try to end its turn in Dorian's space as it will dash. But we'll see how these strength saves go. Sirloin and Dorian make another strength save. This thing is pulverized at this point.
Oh no.
Alright, so Sirloin, as it runs past you, actually, it can actually be in your space and be fine. So, yeah, it'll be fine. Sirloin, you once again managed to parry the shield charge, and Dorian, you are slammed against the other Dreadnaught. And it's spiked shields, so it gets to do a attack, which actually hits too. Cool. Which we'll just go ahead and it can be in your space. That's right. So it does that much, and since you can't be flung, that is where you will actually end up. You can't be moved, pushed forward any. You take 16 take 52 damage as you get sandwiched between these two. And they're giant spiked shields. So 9 of it is fire, the rest of it is bludgeoning. You feel yourself get put through a meat grinder.
It takes 25 frost, mitigated by the environment. From my armor back at this.
Alrighty. Which I'll count as an attack on the other one too. So they'll both take that.
I need to check a rule real fast. Yeah, so I'll inevitably lose concentration on far step.
Alrighty, do you have to make a con save, or is it just a thing that happens?
He has to make a DC 26 con save.
Okay. But you and Alice are knocked prone now.
Yeah, it's impossible for me to make a DC 26
So you
con
still
save.
do have Bless.
Oh shit.
So it's worth a try.
Alright, well. Nah.
Plus 1, yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Alrighty. Laya, these things are actually so big you can move through their space if you want to. And be in their space. Though they are large icons, they are actually huge creatures. I believe that's how that works. Yeah. Or else the shield charge wording wouldn't work. Either way. So it is your go, Laya. Beginning of the round. These things put one of your friends through a meat grinder.
Well, I'm pissed off at the thing that flew a fireball at me, so I'm gonna go kill it.
Alright. Yeah, you miss. You smash your sunblade hard against the stairs. You feel it kind of make your hand go numb as it kind of reverberates through the sword and into your arm. Your arm feels like jello. Nothing mechanical, just flavor.
Well, that's it.
Alrighty. Sirloin, this thing is in your square.
Sirloin is going to attack the cheese grater.
I don't know how those things did so much damage. I guess that was kind of things aligned right for it to do it, though, but... Alright, your first one hits. The second one does not.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do.
Alrighty. Archimedes, these two... Like, do you even see that far?
I could see one of them.
Alright. This giant thing that is barely the size of the hallway that stands in, which is kind of crouching when it's standing. But, you can choose to fail your own save throw and be pushed forward 15 feet. As you see Aldous get basically bullied off the ledge and forced back down.
I can be affected by my own gust of wind.
Should be able to, yeah.
The gust of wind is everything from me.
The what?
Yeah, it starts at the caster and goes out from the caster.
Oh, so it just keeps moving forward with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a... How long does that spell last? Is it always a thing?
It's like a minute.
Okay.
Hold on, let me cast again. The description.
It's probably a minute.
Yeah, a minute. From you in the direction you choose.
Yeah, I don't think I can push myself with it, though. I can be able to push Aldous back into the meat grinder.
I think it just... Wait.
Now these guys are cheese graters. They're not spinning to do it. They're just they're running us back and forth.
Yeah, I'll leave the interpretation up to you. I'll just kind of stayed in place from where you casted it, but yeah, alright.
All right. I'm going to stand up at 1 square. I'm going to try to cast Chromatic Orb, but the one guy can see the whole way.
Alrighty. That misses.
Right, this is. Oh.
These things are
Right,
wielding.
now-
These things are wielding 2 giant great shields.
You know, now that you say that, maybe that wasn't the right decision. I'm fully prepared to admit this. So now,
Kind of smashes your chromatic
Ooh, that's-
orb with its shield.
well, down 10 feet I go.
Oh, you fell. Yeah. So you're making less progress.
Yeah, but you know, at the top, maybe that's a good thing.
You can feel Dorian's pain up above.
The wizard is just going to take care of this of this evil hallway.
Alrighty. Dorian, you are prone. You got basically sandwiched between these 2 giant shields.
I'm just gonna say that 1 and 2 are scrabbling and slipping, and they're just doing a comedy show down there because I don't feel like rolling a million times for them.
Alrighty.
Can I move out from these guys?
Yeah, you can move through their spaces. You can be in their squares.
All right, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up and move, I guess, here to stay within Sirloin's range. Oh, wait. Why not? I'll just move here. No, wait. No, I won't. I'll move here.
1 will try to smash you with its shield as you leave its range. Our shield. It hits. It does 18 damage to you.
And I can't really do much. I'm just gonna cast Hold Monster on this one.
Alrighty. So
DC 20 Wisdom save.
unless it crits, I don't think you can. Yeah, you hold it.
Alright, and then since I'm holding it, I step the fuck out of its range.
It is paralyzed.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Al's back here trying to help the zombies up. Aldous, you are prone. You got slammed against the wall and you slided backwards. You are still within the effects of the wind, so if you choose to fail your save, you can move forward. Alright, so make a strength save.
No.
You fail.
You fail.
Ah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, well I'm on the
As
ground.
you
so-
slide into this pipe pouring out oil over you. And you are prone.
God. What can I do? What can I fucking do here? I gotta get myself out of this situation, like, now. Let's see here. I am going to stand up. Hopefully not getting slapped for it. And I'm going to cast the spell Zephyr Strike on myself. And I am going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way through these two things.
You are prone, so if you stand up, it takes half your move speed.
Correct, but then I add 30.
Oh, alrighty.
So I should be able to make it to where I made it. Although I'm assuming I'm going to incur some attacks of opportunity. No, it doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. I'm cracked! I made it!
You will have to make a hit on one of them to get the 30 feet, but yes.
Oh, I do have to make a hit?
Yeah, you have to do an attack.
Oh. So I have to attack from here.
Yeah, but... yeah.
Well then, I start blasting.
Yeah. Not much of a... Alright, which one do you shoot at? This one...
I mean the
of
one
Silver.
right in front of me, right?
Alrighty. That is 22 piercing damage.
And then I run up to
Yeah.
Dorian.
There you go.
I look at Dorian and I'm like, these are no joke, my friend.
Besides
Yeah.
you... oh, go ahead.
I agree, they're very not funny.
I look at Dorian's like kind of crushed like bones, or are you currently in the human form?
One sec.
First time enters the creature space. Beside Dorian, for everybody's reference, there is a door. And then where Laia is, there's more stairs leading upwards. Kind of describing this hallway for you.
Alright, did you say something to me, Albus?
Oh, I just was wondering if you're in human form right now or not.
Yeah, I'm in human form, but I like to play with it, so Dorian's looking like shredded. Like he's got a chunk of flesh just missing, and his body is filled with holes from when he got bulwark slammed.
Yeah. He looks like one of his zombies right now.
Yeah, then yeah, all this does just say these things are not very fun.
They must be dispatched immediately.
I agree, and Aldous will knock another arrow and end his turn.
Alrighty. Beside Dorian, there is actually a doorway. Or, it is a small doorway. Alright, these things. Alright, does have to do the firebolt now. There's nothing over there to hit. Makes 2 slam attacks. We'll do that. Alright. Thing you hit, Laia, shall make 2 slam attacks against you, as it slams its fiery body into you. 1 misses, and your AC is... it's 19, isn't it? I believe it's pretty high, yeah. So it misses
Yeah.
with both of its attacks. Oh, when making a slam, so it doesn't have to use that. Okay. Alright. It's the fire giant's turn. The one... at the end of each of its turns, must make another wisdom spell save. We'll just go ahead and do that now, cause why not? Fails. And the other one, shall slam its shields into the ground and do it once more. It seems to be doing something different now that its friend is gone. It shall move through you. Shall be on top of Sirloin, and it'll do an attack. It misses. Make a strength save, Sirloin. Actually, if it does the attack, you don't have to do it. Never mind.
Okay. I won't do it then.
Alright, then it moves to here. Well, it'll have to move to here. But as it moves through, Sirloin, you can do your thing if you wish to. But it'll move out of your range once more. And it drags its shield up the stairs and through the hallway. Surprisingly, it does not hit. So it did the attack against you. It'll do the attacks this time rather than just straight up making you do strength saves. If you resist the attack, it means you don't have to do the strength. So Aldous, Dorian, and Laya. Actually, no, I gotta see if it hits you first. So Dorian hits, Aldous hits, and let's check what your AC actually is. That one was the low roll. Yeah, so your AC is 19. It just barely hits you, but all of you all three of you take, well, first one was Dorian, so Dorian, you take 24 damage. Make a strength save. Aldous, you will take 28 damage, and you get to make a strength save. And Laya, you take 31 damage and make a strength save.
I assume I get knocked prone.
Yeah, you'll get pushed and thrown forward. I wish that did the... Alright. Aldous, you actually fail too. All of you fail.
Well, at least I still have concentration.
Oh, yeah. And each of you take 8. No, 8. 6 plus 8. And all of you take an additional 25 damage.
All of us?
Yes. For being thrown forward, being dragged along with its shield.
Do I have to make another roll for that? Fuck.
You said 25, right?
Let me read. Yeah, so you're taking another... Well, you take 31 damage plus another 25, so you take quite a bit.
Yeah, so I lose concentration.
Let me see if that actually counts as a separate attack or if it's the same one. Pretty sure it's the same one.
It doesn't matter, because either way it would make me lose concentration.
Oh, alright. Alright. Well, you did take the 25, but you also took the 31 from the initial attack as well.
Done.
Alrighty. You'd be at much lower health than that.
I had that bonus stuff. It
Oh,
was 11 points.
oh, the bonus health? Yeah, alright. That makes sense.
From Mantle of Inspiration!
Yep. So it got to move its full 30 feet and do all of that. Alrighty. Laya. You are knocked prone, as is Aldous, as this thing ran across you. Same with Aldous. You are all knocked prone. You get the feeling that if you're prone and it does this move again, it does quite considerable amount more of damage, as it literally drags up the floor along with it, and you don't want to be a part of the floor when it's dragging you.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked.
Okay, well, I'm going to stand up, and then I'm going to beat up this Phoenix thing, because I'm still kind of pissed off at it.
Alrighty. You hit.
Did it die?
34. It did not, but it is barely hanging on. You can barely see any light left within its form. It is about to be snuffed out.
Okay, well, I'm going to hit it with, take a bonus action and hit it again.
Alright, with an offhand. Oh, you definitely hit. You definitely kill it.
It's always a shame when you don't get the natural 20 with the one with the sneak attack.
Yeah. And that thing goes down.
And that's all I can do.
Alrighty. You are still prone, and you still
Wait,
have your
I
movement
thought I
speed.
stood up.
Oh, yeah, so you stood up, so it means you have 15 feet more movement speed. Or half your movement speed, I'm not sure if you have more base.
So you said they're tall, right? So I could go underneath, like between its legs?
Yeah.
So if I'm going to do that. Maybe then it won't poke me with this little shield thing.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Sirloin.
Alright, Sirloin is going to step to right here. And then he is going to taunt the one that is farther away with a compelled duel.
Yes, wisdom saves. Totally. It fails.
And then he is going to use his action to dodge.
Alright, so just can't move 30 feet away from you. Alrighty.
And it would have disadvantage to attack anything else.
Alrighty. Archimedes, you heard the pain screams of your allies as a horrible, horrendous dragging sound.
It's like in the world.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to reverse my gust of wind in an attempt to propel me upwards. And I'm going to stand up and take the dash action, which allows me to move one additional square.
Yeah, so you use 15 movement speed to stand up. And so you have...
Yep.
Alright.
And let me... Or what's that?
Just... Are you done?
Yeah. Let's see if I fall down.
Bless would
Yep.
go away, by the way.
Oh, but I think for Bless I need like a DC 16, so I don't think it'd matter anyways.
No, not with
Yeah,
that
well,
roll.
everybody else who does have Bless. Speaking of which, all those people that have been making strength saves, you haven't adding your Bless, yeah?
and concentration saves.
Not sure if they have or not, but
Well, it's gone now.
yeah. Oh, is it gone now?
Yeah, Compelled Duel is another concentration spell.
Alrighty. All of you lose your
It's now a
bless.
10. Oh, we lose our bless?
Yep. He's compelled dueled the other one. Dorian, you're not looking too good for health.
Yeah, fuck. Alright, Dorian. Fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna cast Far Step and blink. To here. Oh, fuck me. What the fuck is that thing?
Give me perception. It is a statue, a golden statue. It has a little bird sitting on the top of it, who is just the same one holding the necklace and the charm you've seen multiple times before, and just kind of stares at you.
Dorian scrambles against the wall and then uses it and his cane to, like, lift himself back onto his feet. And that's my... Oh wait, I still have an action, don't I don't know. I guess I'll move here and Eldritch Blast this guy. And then I'll move. Well, I'll see what happens first.
Oh, that one, the first one.
Yeah, this one.
Alrighty. So I believe its AC was... Yeah, okay. Yeah, the first and the last one hit. And they both do hit. On us at 24.
And I slam him all the way into this guy.
Alrighty. It chooses not to shield attack his friend who gets slammed into him.
Alright, now I move here. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Aldous. You've got drug along.
Oh god. Alright, Alice is gonna stand up. Move to here. Okay, great.
Get the feeling this thing can't drift.
Well, good news. Alice feels good to do this again. Boom. I'm going to lightning arrow and then follow up with a normal arrow on this guy right in front of me. Now that nobody's in danger of getting hit by my lightning attack. Nice.
20
That's
and
what we're
24.
talking about.
Yeah, those both do hit. Thing has a 23 AC, by the way.
The first arrow does 21 damage. The second one does 14 damage. So that's 35 in total. And then if the other one fails a reflex save, it'll take 2d8.
Yes. I believe that's a dex, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Dex, the thing, yeah, it's very dexterous. It fails and takes 13.
Yep. So this one will take 35 and this will take 13.
Alrighty. Combined efforts has brought it down pretty far. It's not looking quite as healthy and as much like a wall as it was before. So
I guess I could, like, I'm gonna move to there.
you won't be able to end your turn exactly there. You can end your turn beside him.
Here? You're
Or-
right.
Or beside him the other way.
I just don't want to die.
So You stood up, that's 15 feet. Moved, that's 20. You still have another 10 movement speed.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm fucking hiding in the corner.
Alright, well, you can't end where Dorian is at, so.
Dorian isn't where I'm standing.
He is.
He is?
Yes.
I see him right here.
I see me right here.
Interesting. Then I'll
Yeah.
hide here, right next to Dorian.
Yeah, Dorian is right there.
Here, let me reload. Let's go. I'm hiding. I'm gonna die if I don't drink a potion soon.
Alrighty.
Good news, I have a potion. Should drink that next turn.
I got rid of the turn order. Wish I could
should
take
be
that
good.
off screen. I hate this turn order stuck in the middle of my screen.
Just double click it, it'll reduce it.
I need to keep access to it because I have to mainly turn the order.
I know, just double click it and it'll shrink it down to just being the size of turn order. Then you double click it
Yeah.
again, it'll reopen it.
Yeah, I don't want to double click twice. I'm lazy.
Got it. You gotta avoid that carpal tunnel, I understand.
It's a very serious threat. Alrighty. So that is its move speed. So
Can it move through its buddy?
yes, I can move through ally space. It just can't end its turn there. Same with you all. So we'll
Wait.
try to move there. You do get an opportunity attack against it. You'd like to take that.
Oh, well, shit. You know what? Because it's gonna force it to end its turn inside of its buddy's friend square then. And I think you guys already attacked the one that we compelled duel, so it didn't matter anyways.
Oh, if they attack it, it ends it? Oh, if
Yep.
any...
It is a duel. It is between me and him. If I attack anybody else or anybody else attacks him, it is done.
Oh, alrighty.
But does a 28 hit?
It sure does. Which
Well,
makes
then
it sit still, too, doesn't it?
It moves the 5 feet out of my way and then ends its turn inside of its buddy's square.
Yeah, so we'll just... It can't do that, so it'll get pushed back a bit to where it once was. And, 7 takes all that damage. 21. Alrighty. That's all it got to do. So I can't do it to you, Sirloin, but it can move 30 feet over here, and it'll do the attack version of it, the charge, and do a fire shield attack. Oh, fuck. Against Laya. It rolled high. And make a strength save, Laya.
Okay, I'm gonna go and pick on the
It
one.
is not your turn.
Make a strength save, Laya. As it barreled through you. Okay, you succeeded. So... Alright, so it just slaps you with a shield. You manage to keep your balance. You do take 38 damage, but you are not knocked prone, or it doesn't drag you along with it, so you don't take the extra bludgeoning damage of being drug. You only take 38 damage. And this one, since it never got to do anything, instead make... Oh, the shield charge was its move. Okay. Just the attack that makes it move. That's a bit odd wording, but it does mean it doesn't get an action this go around. Laya, it is now your go.
Yay, Sentinel was useful.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this guy over here.
Alrighty.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does. It meets its AC, so you hit. Alrighty. 35 radiant damage. Do a good, sizable hit to the lad. What else would you like to do?
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my cunning action and dodge.
Alrighty. Sirloin, it is your go.
Alrighty.
Not concentrating on that one thing anymore, so...
Kablam.
Yeah, these things have tried hitting you, but you haven't even lost your temp HP yet. First one misses, the second one does hit.
Oh, good, because that one did more damage.
So... 19... This one is now not starting to look too well.
Sirloin's gonna stay here, so when it tries to run away, he could stop it from running away again.
See, can it? Yeah, I can move 30 feet for that. Archimedes.
Oh, does my gust of wind that's now going in reverse propel me up the slope a little bit?
Yeah. So you can choose to fail the save, and it'll push you forward 15 feet.
I don't know if I could not fail against the save.
You have to beat your own DC.
I choose to fail and kind of like slide.
Alrighty.
Moment. Right. I'm then going to up and move one space. And I am then going to my immovable rod and stop from falling. Grapple onto it.
That works.
Archimedes using his cane again.
my immovable rod.
Yeah, so you stay latched onto it. You do not fall backwards. Alrighty, is that your turn?
Yay!
Alrighty. Dorian, it tried to slam Laya right into the wall. Laya managed to take the hit, stumble a little bit, but didn't get slammed. But now is beside all of you all.
Alright, I am going to far step to here. Does the statue react?
No, it is just a statue. The bird
Okay,
is curiously watching you, though.
Alright, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the big guy.
Alright. The first one hits.
21 miss, fuck.
Yeah, has a high AC.
Alright, I deal 12 damage and then I step behind this corner.
Alright. Aldous. Alright, it will get an attack of opportunity.
Will it? Okay. How do I stop that from happening?
You can use your action to dodge.
Well, wait, I only have one action, though.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, I have to do it then. I'll use my action to dodge and run for it. Oh, whoops.
You can disengage, and it can't get opportunity attack against you. You can dodge, and its attacks have disadvantage against you.
Oh, well, I'm disengaging then. I need to
Okay.
get away from this thing.
Just make sure you were doing the right one.
How far can I move it? Let's see here. Just to there. God, I'm gonna get fucked if it runs at me again.
Alrighty. The fire giant. Or can it move? Alright. I'll do that and dash. Doing this fun maneuver. Can't do the fire shield attack version, but it will do the normal one. Laya, make a strength save. And same with Sirloin. Both of you make a strength save. Alright. You get drug along with it. Get pushed to there.
Hi, kitty lady.
Sirloin, you don't get hit by it. It just does nothing to you. 6 plus 8. It deals 13 damage to you. You fall prone, and since you end on the slide, you fall down the slide.
She has 1 hit point left. That's plenty.
This one, this hallway is its home. It doesn't want to chase you down, so it's just going to slap at Sirloin. That is 2 fire shield attacks. What is your AC?
23.
It hits with
Plus
both.
I took a dodge attack. Or I took a dodge action.
Did you take a dodge?
I thought I did. Or was that last turn?
I'm pretty sure you attacked your last turn.
Mm,
'Cause you
yes, I did. Okay, yeah, you're right. It was
Alright.
the turn before that I did the dodge action.
Alright, so it hits you twice. Deals... Deals 46 bludgeoning and 9 fire damage. damage on that is mitigated by your shield, but it deals a good hefty blow to you. As it slams both of its shields just directly into you. Should be giving these things advantage, but you know, it's whatever. I haven't done it so far, so I won't start now. Laya, it is your turn. You are prone, 5 feet below it. You can still take some jabs at it if you want to.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up.
Or you can choose to slide more. Involuntary movement means you can leave its attack range. It's an interesting little bit about that slide.
I'm gonna try to at least get one hit in. So I'm gonna stand up and move up close enough to it to hit it.
You are close enough where you're at. That does hit. It's quite a bit of damage. 34 radiant. It is on death's door.
Good, I'm gonna take a bonus action. Sorry, that was the wrong one.
Scary to say. And that does miss.
She doesn't have advantage because I'm flanking?
I haven't given them advantage for it, so
Okay.
being inside their squares, so we won't start now. I think Doran would be dead if I did so. Alright, Sirloin, it is your go.
Well, go after the one that looks almost dead then.
Alrighty. That misses. Your hammer,
Yes, it does.
your hammer hits it, and it just kind of throws it away, slamming your hammer into the side of the wall. You are thrown for a loop, making you miss your second attack as you kind of whirlwind about.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I really can do.
Alrighty. Archimedes, there's one bleeding profusely in front of you as Elias gets slammed to the wall and slides down. She looks to be on death's door herself. Whatever's happening in this alleyway, it's not been good. I keep forgetting to do the words thing. Damn it. I have to do it 2 turns ago, too. Before you do your turn, Archimedes, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to do the Firebird's turn. It will fly down to the lower arm beside you, Dorian. Seeing you are hurt and in trouble. It shall cast Cure Wounds and heal you for 10 health, Dorian.
Does it work on me?
It's Cure Wounds, so I believe so.
Nice.
Just says a creature. Oh, the spell has no effect on undead or constructs. Alright, so it casts the spell, but it doesn't work against you. It did not realize you were undead. After it does that, it flies off down the hallway. Tried to help you. Afterwards, it left.
At least, not everything in here is horrible.
Yeah, being near it fills you with the warmth of life. Though you are undead, it is very pleasant to be around this bird. Just, it warms your soul, so to speak. The feeling this is a very good aligned creature, and it enjoys eating travelers. Alright,
Is it-
Archimedes. Oh, go ahead. What now? What'd you say, Dorian?
Never mind.
Alrighty. Archimedes, it is your go.
Alright, so, giant thing in front of it is going to grasp his immovable rod even more firmly. And standing where he is, he's going to cast Acid Splash.
Alrighty, acid splash.
On that guy in front of him.
Go ahead.
Alright. Has to succeed on a DC 17 dexterity save.
It fails, and let's look at here. Yeah, that actually kills it. So you acid splash this giant armor giant. How would you like to flavor your kill?
He kind of just slumps down from the rest of where y'all are. And Archimedes, after packing up the movable rod, kind of comes up the ramp. Here. I can't go that far. Ah! Never mind, so I can't go. But you hear shutting from the hallway. I did it!
Did it all by yourself.
All by myself. What are you guys even doing? Just messing around.
Are you all even trying? Come on, guys.
Fucking evil wizard!
He
move up.
he stealed your kill.
Gonna move up to there, activate his immovable rod again to try to get so close to the top of this ramp.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Feel the presence of the old man kill stealing somewhere. Dorian, you don't see the fire giants any longer.
Neither of them?
If you step around the corner, they're not at the other end of the hallway.
Aldous, what's happened to the other giant?
It ran back down the hall. And I shrug.
Oh, well, good. The others can deal with it.
I have a similar mind.
Torian poofs over here. What's going on now? Is this like a gap?
Yeah, I had it blocked off previous. Hold on, I did that the wrong way. I did that previously because, you know, not to tell it loops around, but it's just a circle. That's actually just a staircase all the way up. What you're seeing up and down is just the hallway below you, which you don't actually see there.
Gotcha. I think I'll just wait here for a moment. We can catch up. And Dorian slides down and rests on the steps. He's pretty battered.
Alright, let me actually make this kind of colored here, make it a bit. That is too thick. Yeah, that should make it a little clear as mud. Aldous.
Aldous will unclip a potion and down it.
Alrighty.
I have to remember how much this one does. I think it's 44 plus 4, though. Greater healing. Yeah, it is 44 plus 4. So I'm gonna drink one of these. I have 5 of them, so I'll drink one of them. And heal for a whole 14 damage. Great.
You know, I can't tell if I rolled if potion drinking was a bonus or an action. This normally is an action, but
Well, let me know, because what I do next will actually depend on that. I thought it was an action, so.
we'll leave it as an action now. I think I plan to change that here pretty soon.
And I'm gonna walk back up the hallway. My full movement.
And to also allow those with cunning action to use it as a free action drink. Kind of make sure they're not gimped out on something.
And end my turn here.
We'll do that beginning next time. Alright. That one is dead. This one sees its friend go down, being melted away by acid. Is in a rage, so it comes and attacks Aldous. No, I'm joking. It'll do what it did before.
Yeah, it'd be amazing if it runs away from Sirloin again.
Yeah. Well, it has nothing to charge to, so it has no reason to, so it'll just do 2 shield attacks. It crit fails 1 as it hits the ground, breaking 3 stairs, dragging them up, but completely missing you and just pummeling the wall behind you with debris. As it uses its other shield and just slams into you, and it hits, smushing you into the ground, or trying to smush you into the ground. It will deal to you 22 damage. 16 bludgeoning, 6 fire. But 22 damage. Alrighty, and that's all it can do. The Firebird. Where did it move last time? So it moved from there. Alright, so it actually could only move here last time, but shall move to here. It shall let loose one of its feathers, which sheds a bit of light, and it falls on you. But it can't. No, never mind. It knows it can't cure wounds you now. It will actually just try to land on your shoulder if you let it. Actually, no, it can do this. Hold on. Does that do the thing? Why can it do that at will? Alright, no, it can't do it to you. But it will choose to land on your shoulder if you let it, Aldous. Dorian.
It's gonna choose to land on me?
Yeah.
Phoenix just try to bring Dorian back to life.
The Phoenix is indeed trying to bring Dorian back to life. That'd be pretty funny if Dorian became back to life.
That would be fucking awesome. Dorian will let it land on him.
Alright. It just sits there with the medallion, not the medallion, the locket in its beak. And just kind of looks at you curiously. It can tell you are not human or living. But it cannot make heads or tail of what you are. the more it sits on your shoulder, it is made of fire, but it is not an elemental.
I can tell that you have an eye for fashion. Dorian disguises himself again, but this time he's wearing kind of like an Eastern style, like sweeping robes that are layered in yellow and crimson and orange. So he looks like some kind of Phoenix Emperor.
It opens up its wings, and its wings shed a spectrum of color sheds every spectrum of color as it kind of struts itself around. It's more like a peacock than it is a bird, as it kind of fans these fabulous multicolored feathers that kind of flow off it like a light warmth of a flame.
Dorian nods appreciatively. Now, what's that locket you're carrying around?
If you ask for it, it will motion to try to drop it. You try to.
I'll hold my hand up to its beak.
Alrighty. And it will drop the locket in your hand. And it will take off and fly for the rest of its movement speed, which will actually dash and keep going forward. We'll let you examine that on your next turn. Laya, it is beginning your turn. That one giant is now dead. You dealt quite a bit of damage to it, honestly.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go beat up on the next one with a sneak attack.
Alrighty. Climb up the little ledge and move forward and smack it.
Does that hit?
No. That one does. So for 28 radiant damage, or piercing damage actually, which doesn't matter for its resistances, so you deal 28 piercing damage to it. It was not looking too good before. It is still standing decently strong. It takes your pokes pretty well. It glares down at you.
And for some reason, the whole group abandoned us back here.
And that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Sirloin. The feeling's gonna squash your friend.
One second.
This lioness kind of comes up and pokes it.
Laya, don't do anything. Don't attack it. Cast Sanctuary on her. And then is going to attack it.
Alrighty. First one does hit. The second one misses, so 22.
We're going to go ahead and add a Divine Smite onto that other one, even though it's not a crit. We gotta
Alrighty.
kill this thing. So 22-33.
Alrighty, you deal a pretty sizable blow. It is standing on its last leg. It's not on death's door, but it is wobbly and woozing, or is woozy and wobbling. It's still trying to stand strong. Alrighty.
Hey, that's his turn.
Archimedes, is your go.
Archimedes is gonna let go of his or not let go, but you know, he's going to deactivate his immovable rod. He's going to end the Gust of Wind spell. And he's going to make it all the way to here. And actually a little bit further. Never mind, he's not going to move a little bit further. There's a giant monster here.
There's a little ledge, so you'll have to climb up
Wow,
it.
that guy was...
Let me
Yep,
dig
that
you
was...
back here.
Anyways. Actually, get a strength save on the clock. What happened?
There you go. Thing in front of you looks weak. It's about ready to die.
I kind of had to dash up this ledge, so yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Good luck. Already took one down. You guys can do the other one, right?
I got there trying. Dorian, it is your go.
I'll open the locket.
Alrighty. You see a picture of is on one side of it. Well, actually, just one photo in it. You see a photo of Zilk, her Arkakra friend, and the one in her party, and all of her children inside of it. And written, inscribed on the other side is, "My loving children." And names off all of Zilk's children.
Well, that's not a good sign.
You get the feeling that it's been trying to guide you to the owner of this locket.
Dorian will call down the hallway. Are you going to keep dallying, or are we moving on? And he'll haul himself to his feet. It's not gonna like rush that way, but he'll start moving.
Alrighty. This is about over, so we'll just keep going. Aldous, you can see the giant on his last leg.
Good. I want to finish this shit. Please die. And I will cast my... God, I've been using a lot of spells tonight. I'm going to use another Zephyr Strike. And I will then... And then I'm going to blast. Blast them with more arrows.
Alright, so they both do hit, and one of them gets an extra d8 of force.
That's true. That is... Well, that's pretty low rolls today. But that will be 18 damage, and then I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run.
Alrighty. Alright, so you just about bring it down as it lives with just a sliver of health. It stands up, and the one who poked it, it tries to smash, but has to do a wisdom for that attack. I think it has to do it for both of them, I believe.
Yep.
Alright, she'll do 2 fire shield attacks. And we'll see, one of them is directed at... That one would hit, so let's do the wisdom. What is your save DC?
16.
Alright. So instead of hitting Lai with that attack, he will hit you.
Okay.
It will miss. It will do the second attack against you, but it misses with that attack.
Okay.
You take 30 damage. 24 of it is bludgeoning, 6 of it is fire. So 30 damage.
Okay.
And that is all it can do. Firebird shall continue to zip through. And dash. Oh, I skipped Laya. It is your go, Laya. Through the blessing of Sirloin as he chants to you his mantra, or whatever it is, I forget how he worded it, but you felt his blessing as the Fire Giant's attack got redirected from you and into Sirloin, and he took the hit for you. Taking a pretty nasty 30 damage. It is now your go, Laya. This thing's about ready to fall over. It is using its shields to prop itself up.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to stay in my nice little protective bubble.
Alrighty. You can still choose to do an action, just can't use your attack action. If you like to still move or do anything like that. But, if not, Sirloin, it will be your go. Are you gonna let this Archimedes steal another kill from you? One of those was a crit. Bet it was not the right one. You miss. That hits, and that will kill it. Would you like to flavor your kill?
No more killing other people. Just kill me. And then he kills it.
Your hammer hits its shield, and its shield slams back into its head, smashing in its nose, breaking it, also killing it as it flies backwards 5 feet. As this actually huge creature actually gets pushed back from your mighty hit. And we shall end combat there, as the last thing.
I need a smoke break.
It is 1
I don't
o'clock.
smoke.
Yeah, it might
but
be
I
a
need
good
a
time
smoke
to
break.
call it. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, so this is 1 o'clock, a little past it, but since combat was so close, I was going to kind of let this play out a little bit. If you all would like to end it here, we can. We can continue on a little bit further. I believe this will be the end of combat for the next little bit at least.
Oh, no. That's Sirloin saying that, not me.
Oh,
I don't care if we continue or not.
I have work in the morning, so
yeah. So,
Also,
go ahead.
Just that I'm not actually thrilled with the couple of improbable circumstances that have given me some issues this night. So I'm more inclined to end it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, you pushed everyone forward, getting them to the top of the ramp, allowing them to fight as you continue to struggle along with the zombies.
I actually pushed them back with magic and gust of wind.
I like to imagine that they just sat there, like, groaning and trying to climb and, like, failing over and over, and then finally one of them climbs up and, like, turns and reaches a hand down to his buddy, and they both just get blown off by the wind, have to restart.
I like to imagine that, but also with Bell there at the bottom as well.
Nice.
Yeah, the gust of wind was a nice touch, but it did put everybody else in the fray before you got a chance to get up there as well.
Sirloin is gonna pump all of his lay on hands into Laya since she looks like she's on death's door.
Alright, if you would wish to. If you want to hold off on that until next session, I believe there might be a bit of a respite up ahead. But
Okay.
we shall end it here and continue on with I believe the second half of the dungeon. I believe there should only be 1 or 2 more combats left, maybe. Out of the way.
Oh,
Y'all managed to avoid the bat room pretty well.
thank God. I don't think we would have done too well. We've got like what, the invisible bridge with like the elementals just all there. That'll be fun.
By the way, do these shields look like super awesome or anything?
They are just regular shields, but they are made to be for a giant.
Oh, so just regular shields? Nothing
Yeah.
else on these dudes?
Yeah, they're just spiked shields. I would say if you want to try to take one and get it fitted for your size, we can add some more flavor to it. But I think that
No, he's
spiked...
not going to get rid of his +1 shield in exchange for a regular shield.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the name of these things again that that died?
These were fire giant dreadnaughts with a bit of a few changes to them, but yes. They're made a little tougher than what they were supposed to be.
I mean, you'd think that something called a fire giant dreadnought would be pretty tough.
Yeah. All the bats are like CR 1/4 and things like that. Just sit there, is supposed to annoy you, and the ghasts are only like CR like 1. This is the first like real thing that's supposed to give you a challenge in this.
That is an ugly ass statue.
How dare you, sir?
Just gotta be honest here. It's like it's like the child of it and like a goblin or something. It's creepy.
Oh, creepy.
The thing's gonna give me nightmares tonight. Just say no, thank you, thank you. Anyways, I'm going to head off. I shall catch y'all
Next week. We should be joined by Mel as well. Should be interesting.
Yeah, next week. Mel's gonna be like, "You're all half dead."
Yeah.
I think the only one who's not almost dead is Archimedes.
He sacrificed himself to give you all the chance to fight and die.
You're welcome, guys.
Alright, good session, Krim. Thanks for the combat. It was a good one.
Yeah.
Good one. I'll have a good one.
More evidence that
Yeah.
Archimedes is an evil wizard. He sacrificed us for himself.
From the thing from last week, it was great.
Have a good one, guys.
Later.
Yep. Good night.